Serene Siren here, and I'm one of the Horror Bengals fangirls. Remember to stay creepy and stay badass, and remember to like and subscribe because my boobs told you so.
Hey guys, Horror Bengals fan here once again. This time I thought about doing a movie review, which I don't think I've done a movie review in quite some time. Maybe just with like a little bit, like an update. I did like a mini movie review of 2 films. But this time I thought about just doing a video fully reflecting on just one movie. And tonight I just got done watching for the first time thoroughly a film called Hard Rain, which is a film that came out in 1998, stars Christian Slater, Morgan Freeman, Randy Quaid, Minnie Driver, and the late Betty White makes an appearance as well. Now, the best thing to say about Hard Rain without spoiling it is, the plot of the film is Christian Slater is this armored truck driver, and he has this money in his back, $3 million worth of money in the back of his truck, and him and Edward Asner's character get stuck into this small town in Indiana, and they get into this big flood that happens. The levee breaks, and it's this massive flood, and then Morgan Freeman's character is after the money as well, and they're also in this flood because they know about the money, they want it, and it's all tied over into this mess. The best way to describe Hard Rain is the film is an action disaster kind of film. And my thoughts on Hard Rain, I gotta say, I like the film. I'm going to say slightly it's an underrated film. A lot of people don't talk about it as much, and it's a film that unfortunately bombed massively at the box office. The film had a budget of $70 million before we included the prints and advertising costs, the marketing, all that good stuff, and the film did not even crack $20 million at the box office when it first came out. And 2 of the things didn't save the film was it was not liked by critics, which, in my opinion, fuck the critics. Second, the film came out in the dump month of January, which is always... January is such a bad sign to put movies at for some reason. That's where films always go to die anymore. And then also, too, Titanic came out a month prior, and that was destroying every single movie in its path. It was like, it beat pretty much every film. It was number 1 for like months on months on months on months. And that's what all happened. And with Hard Rain, I like the film. I think it's a fun film. I like the cast in the film. I thought Christian Slater, who really hasn't really went on to go and do much. He went to do like Mr. Robot and NBC, which I never really watched. And he did some little stuff, primarily TV work. I know he was in the film Bullet to the Head with Sylvester Stallone, which I don't think I even remember that movie. And I liked Morgan Freeman as his role in the film. And I liked Randy Quaid in the film as well. And when I've mentioned Betty White was in the film, I thought her character was pretty funny. And overall, I thought the cast did a pretty good job. I thought the score by Christopher Young, who did the score for the first Hellraiser film. I can't remember if he did Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. I'll have to look it up. But I thought the score was very good. I like the script by Graham Yost, who also wrote another film with Christian Slater called Broken Arrow, which I have not seen in a very long time, but I'm really liking it. And I know he wrote the first Speed. He wrote a lot of good action films in the mid to late 90s. And I definitely have to say, the action in this film is fun to watch. It's awesome. I like some disaster scenes as well. I thought it was very well made, and this film was actually filmed on location in a small town in Indiana, which is where I live, the state of. And it's filmed in a little town called Huntingburg, which is about, I'd say, a couple hours from me, a couple hours south of me towards the Evansville area. Probably an hour south of hour north of hour or so north of Evansville. I'm not good with directions, but I know it's not far from Evansville. A lot of people more know about Huntingburg more than me. I've never really been to Huntingburg, but it's a very small town. But anyway, I'm going to end the quick review here tonight because it is late at night. I gotta say, my overall quick thoughts on Hard Rain, I like the cast. I like the script. I like the effects, the action scenes. It was a very well-made film, very underrated. It's a shame that, films that came out in 1998, films like Spice World. What the fuck? Spice World? Spice World made more money than this in January 98. Spice World made more money. And this didn't do anything. And I always like this cover art better. I mean, Paramount, after the Blu-ray and DVD, they didn't give this a good cover on the Blu-ray. But anyway, my overall thoughts on this, grade and number-wise, I give this film a 7 out of 10, and I give this film a B+. I really like Hard Rain. I definitely will watch it again. It's a very good movie. I liked it. Had a lot of fun with it. Check it out. It's probably on Stars online. If not, just get it on physical media. It's a harder to find film on DVD or Blu-ray now, unfortunately. But give this film a watch. You'll have a lot of fun with it. Check it out and have a good night.